So J.C. Tretter talked about the importance of the Browns playing the Chiefs close in Week 1 as the season goes on.
I don't think you can really look at it that way. Again, it's Week 1. There's so much time left. Really, throughout the year, now it's a little different with 17 games, but you got to look to get to 10 wins usually in a 16-game season. That's your goal. Get to 10 wins, and usually everything will take care of itself. You'll get to the dance. Then anything can happen. So I don't think we should be looking at how well we performed against a good team who's been to the Super Bowl 2 straight years and what that means for us 3 months from now. We're 0-1 right now. We're going to have to get to 10 or 11 wins to make the playoffs. So now we have to dial in, and we have a Texans team who's 1-0 coming in to our house this week, and we have to go out and perform, and we have to start winning games and get back on track.
And Ellis Williams, again, maybe if it wasn't a team that expected so much from itself, it would be a big deal. But I think the Browns realize they're a really good team. So playing the Chiefs close, I think they probably look at it much like they did the playoff game. It was an opportunity missed. They had the chance to win that and didn't get it done.
Sure, and I agree with that. And down the line, this might cost the Browns a shot at the number 1 seed. But clearly, they've shown 2 years in a row that they're not afraid to go into Arrowhead and take on the Chiefs. Because when you look at the landscape of the AFC, the Bills lose, the Colts lose, the Titans lose. The Chargers do win, but they've got a matchup with the Browns, of course, and I believe Week 5 that'll be a great measuring stick for the Browns. The Ravens play tonight, so we'll see about that. The Browns, to me, solidified the fact that they're the number 2 team in the AFC, losing to the number 1 team, of course, in the Kansas City Chiefs. And I know there's no such thing as a feel-good game or a moral victory, but when you're that close without Odell Beckham Jr., and I've been on the record saying that this offense is going to need at least 4 or 5 weeks once Odell's back to truly figure out what it is. Think about how a basketball team at the end of a game has to play around with its lineup to figure out who its best 5 is for crunch time. That's what the Browns are going to do, not only with personnel, but with play calling and formations and scheme. This is, like JC said, this is a long season. And for the Browns to be that close and really lose on a play that was straight out of a video game that you'll probably see Patrick Mahomes never do again, situation considered, 1 play, 75 yards. He can make that throw, but just the way it came after a touchdown, it truly felt Madden-like. So when you consider all that and melt it down, the Browns were right there and, again, solidified themselves as the second best team in the AFC.